Hello and welcome to Cần Thơ News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. Here are today headlines. Online conference about the implementation of the project on developing data on population, electronic identification and authentication for national digital transformation. A scientific workshop organized by the Ho Chi Minh National Academy of Politics to honor Comrade Châu Văn Liêm. Annual Human Act Prize to honor and promote projects for the community officially announced. Top news today. On August 24, Mr. Trần Việt Trường, Chairman of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, chaired an online conference of the Steering Committee for Administrative Reform and Digital Transformation of the city about the implementation of the project on developing data on population, electronic identification and authentication for national digital transformation in the period of 2022-2025, vision towards 2030.
According to the assessment results of Digital Transformation Index of Ministries, Branches and Localities, Cần Thơ City in 2022 ranks 5th out of 63 provinces and cities, up 10 places compared to 2021. Speaking at the conference, the chairman noted that branches continue to advance and raise the standard of administrative reform at all levels, from a long-term and sustainable development strategy for the digital transformation of Cần Thơ City based on all three pillars: digital government, digital economy, and digital society. Take into consideration digital transformation as the driving force for the strong socio-economic development of Cần Thơ City in the future. Continue researching and developing the digital transformation strategy of Cần Thơ City up to 2025 and vision towards 2030. Regarding Project 06, the City Police is tasked with researching the application of the model application of utilities based on the National Database on Population, Citizen Identification, and Electronic Identification.
On the afternoon of August 24, Cần Thơ City Party Committee cooperated with the Ho Chi Minh National Academy of Politics to organize a scientific workshop with the theme Comrade Châu Văn Liêm with the Vietnamese Revolution and Cần Thơ Homeland, chaired by Mr. Phạm Văn Hiếu, Standing Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Chairman of the People Council of Cần Thơ City. Even though Comrade Châu Văn Liem's life and revolutionary career was short, he was loyal to and made sacrifices for the fatherland and people and shone with a revolutionary spirit for independence and national freedom. The workshop is an opportunity to express gratitude to Comrade Châu Văn Liêm for his outstanding contributions to the Vietnamese Revolution and his homeland Cần Thơ. The workshop also contributed to a better understanding of Comrade Châu Văn Liem's background, revolutionary life, fortitude, and morally impeccable example, thereby consolidating and fostering the patriotic tradition and proud spirit of the country's heroic revolutionary morals for cadres, party members, and the next generation. On the evening of August 24th, the 8th Conference of Cần Thơ City Obstetric and Gynecology Hospital was held. Attending were Mr. Phạm Văn Hiếu, Standing Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Chairman of the City People Council, and Mr. Trần Việt Trường, Chairman of the City People Committee, and comrades were former leaders of the People Committees. Taking place in 2 days, the conference with the theme International Cooperation, Future Vision brought together about 1,000 former ministers of health and influential personalities from the Mekong Delta. 5 of the 62 scientific papers presented at this conference were written by eminent scientists from universities and research centers in developed medically oriented nations, including the University of Otago in New Zealand, Rowan Institute in France, and Korea University in Korea. The research issues reported at this conference include the disciplines of obstetrics and gynecology, high-risk pregnancy, pediatric neonatal, reproductive support, etc. On August 24, the Central Supervision Team of the Vietnam Women Union, led by Mr. Nguyễn Thị Minh Hương, Central Vice President of the Vietnam Women Union as the head of the delegation, came to Cần Thơ City to supervise the implementation of tasks related to women and gender equality. Mr. Dương Tấn Hiển, Standing Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People Committee, received and worked with the delegation.
The delegation members talked about the need to promote gender equality and developed a female city cadres and the coordination, direction, and support of the planning staff. At the same time, it is advised that the city evaluate and implement gender equality documents, look into incubator models to develop female cadres, and concentrate on propaganda campaigns aimed at changing behavior and boosting awareness, among other things, to dispel gender stereotypes and prejudices. The standing vice chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, Mr. Dương Tấn Hiển, assigned functional branches the task of completing the implementation of the aforementioned contents to provide advice and propose suitable policies and solutions to implement targets 5.4 and 5.5. more thoroughly to increase the effectiveness of implementation, including encouraging training and developing resources for young female cadres.
On the morning of August 25th, Cần Thơ City held the 10th traditional meeting of the Hoa people in 2023. Attending were Mr. Nguyễn Ngọc Hè, Vice Chairman of the City People Committee, leaders and former leaders of the pertinent departments, the City Committee for Ethnic Minority Affairs, and 90 typical representatives of the Hoa ethnic group. One of Vietnam's 54 ethnic groups, the Hoa, arrived in the nation rather early on in the foundation and development of Cần Thơ City. Together, they built Cần Thơ City, which is now more developed, cultured, and wealthy, while battling a common foe. The city's overall economic growth benefits from diversity. Activities related to culture, education, and social life are being enhanced and developed in the Hoa community. Different traditions, languages, and scripts are preserved and promoted. Additionally, the city's Hoa residents have organized and donated more than 3.5 billion Vietnam dong to local patriotic initiatives, particularly social charity. Mr. Nguyễn Hồng Diên, the Minister of Industry and Trade, suggested, in light of the numerous variations in the global food market, that it is crucial to always ensure the quality of rice and product brands to maintain food security, keep up with the market export demand.
The official of the Ministry of Industry and Trade claims that for the organization to produce rice through sustainable value chains and maintain orders, coordination between ministries, enterprises, associations, and localities is necessary for the export market. At the same time, promotes the restructuring of the rice industry in the direction of improving quality and efficiency, orienting the planning of planting areas, organizing production, structuring varieties and farming techniques, applying technology in production, harvesting, and preservation, ensuring the main export standard and quota.
Recently, a press conference to announce the Human Act Prize was held in Hanoi. This is an annual award to honor and promote projects for the community and to recognize worthy organizations, businesses, and individuals who are making efforts to contribute to society.
The 2023 Human Art Prize will recognize institutions, companies, and people who do not hesitate to devote themselves to the community, embark on the difficult journey despite on obstacles, uphold human values, and support sustainable development. The recognition will foster the development of a variety of innovative projects, including the Community Innovative Library, the Action Exhibition for Community, and the first general documentary about community activities in Vietnam. Participants include organizations, agencies, and mass organizations from central to local that are interested in community activities and have innovative ideas for activities for the community. Projects competing for the award must submit their documentation to the organizers by the end of October 15, 2023. The final round is anticipated to occur on November 15, 2023, and the CSR exhibition and awards gala night are anticipated to take place on November 24, 2023.
Coming up next is the weather forecast. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.